everyone, welcome and thank you for joining into our virtual coffee this week hosted by the Hoisington EMS. Announcements this week, we are looking to start having live in-person chamber coffees that first weekend in June, which would be June 4th to be exact. So hopefully everyone can come out and see us for our first in live chamber coffee. Committee and organization reports.
Hey there, this is Michelle Mosier, Executive Director with Claire Barton Hospital Foundation, and Sydney Rugen, bringing you more information on this year's benefit event. Before I talk about this year's event, a quick shout out to the wonderful event volunteers and sponsors that make this event possible. The Hospital Foundation has some of the most dedicated volunteers and loyal sponsors who work year after year to raise important funds for Claire Barton Hospital. Each year, at the conclusion of the event, I hear the words, next year. For next year, we should do this or that. These simple words are like music to my ears, and I love it when volunteers help share and shape the future of this event. Little did we know that this year would look very different than what we had all planned for. The Hospital Foundation was on track to execute another successful benefit event, golf tournament, dinner and auction on June 19th before COVID-19 emerged, causing all of us to pivot how we live our everyday lives. We are very disappointed that we will not be able to gather with you at the Knights of Columbus Hall on June 19th, as the auction portion of the event, normally held in conjunction with the dinner, has been canceled. In addition, the golf tournament at Lake Barton Golf Course is being reevaluated for a possible fall tournament. But the good news is we're still celebrating. The Foundation's event committee chairs have planned a way for the spirit of the 27th annual event to continue on in a customized way to offer the safest environment possible during this unique situation.
We will still be having the dinner portion of the event, which will be curbside pickup on Friday, June 19th at Claire Barton Hospital. The dinner is being catered by Great Western Dining and will be available at the front entrance of the hospital from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. Tickets are $15 and must be purchased in advance. The boxed dinner includes carved smoked brisket, green beans, red bliss potato salad, garlic bread, and hot fruit cobbler. We are also encouraging individuals to support this dinner with a pay-it-forward attitude in celebration of how far we've come through this pandemic. Buy a ticket, then if you choose to pay it forward, purchase an additional ticket to gift to your favorite frontline hero or someone special to you. Whether it's your babysitter, handyman, parents, coworker, daycare provider, sibling, child's teacher, nurse, or neighbor, we all have someone that has been a guiding light during this pandemic. Providing them with a delicious meal is such a simple way to let them know that they are loved and appreciated. Then from 7:30 to 8:30 p.m., join us as we circle around town with a celebratory cruise night honoring hometown heroes and embracing the future ahead. Spend an hour cruising in support of everyone who has worked extremely hard to keep our community safe and healthy. Make posters, honk your horns, and light up downtown Maine as we circle through businesses to show our love and support of our hometown heroes.
This fundraiser is so very important to Claire Barton, a not-for-profit hospital. Your support with a donation or ticket purchase is greatly appreciated. For more information on this year's benefit event and to see a listing of our local heroes who are sponsors of this event, go to www.clairebartonhospital.com.
Good morning, everyone. We are back with another city and economic development update, and right now we don't have a whole lot to report. The trolley's back and running, and I think today, as you guys are listening to this, all eyes are going to be on Topeka to see what the legislature does when they reconvene, and what that means for the governor's plan to reopen Kansas. So many of you have seen we've moved to phase 2, or modified phase 2, and some of the things their teams are allowed to begin practicing together. Gathering sizes of 15 or less are acceptable. There's a tremendous amount of implications in this plan of what that means for day-to-day operations here in Hoisington. For the city, we are still not going to be opening the office until June 1st, and we're still doing our council meetings via Zoom. And since this is Memorial Day weekend, we are actually moving the meeting till Tuesday. So if you're looking for the meeting or want to come by City Hall to check that out at 7 o'clock on Monday, it will not be at 7 o'clock on Monday. It'll be at 7 o'clock on Tuesday. So we're going to go ahead and have that meeting via Zoom. We will likely be discussing what we're going to do with the pool and playgrounds for this summer. Tentatively, we've set the date for reopening those as the 15th. But that could all change. So we'll keep you guys posted on that. keep your eyes on Topeka and the news just to see what's going on with the governor's reopening plan. And I think that's really it for the city side of things. On the economic development front, we have a few things to talk about there where we have some loan programs through Department of Commerce and also through the Hoisington area e-community that you can pursue if you need help with expanding your business or working capital. We have some programs available for that. I think we are still taking part in the Barton Strong campaign in conjunction with the Ellenwood Chamber and the Great Bend Chamber. And we would encourage you guys to check into that if you haven't already. Chamber bucks are now eligible for that through the Hoisington Chamber of Commerce. So if you would like to purchase chamber bucks, give Karen a call here at the office at 620-653-4311. And if you have any questions about city operations, give us a call at the office there at 620-653-4125. As I said, keep your eyes on Topeka. Stay tuned to our Facebook page, and please do your part to help flatten the curve.
Thank you, Jonathan. Hoisington Public Library. Karen will give us an update on our library here in Hoisington.
Hi everyone, I'm giving an update to the library today. And the library continues to remain closed to foot traffic, but does offer curbside services. Now, what do you need to know about those services? First of all, you are allowed to take out up to 3 new books per person. But if you would like to look at the thousands of other books, you can take out up to 10. To view what they have available, you can go to their Facebook page or website, and there's an online catalog. Just so you know, these protocols that they have in effect as of now will remain that way until their board meeting on June 1st. This board meeting is 1 week earlier than normal. Registration for their summer program will begin on June 1st. This program will run from June 17th until the end of July. Thank you.
Thank you, Karen. USD 431 School District. All students have completed their school year. They will find out in July if they will have regular school in the fall. The summer lunch program will begin June the 1st. Claire Barton Hospital, they again would like us to let you guys know that when coming to any of the Claire Barton Hospital or the clinics, please bring your own mask to protect you, yourself, and anyone else. Screening questions upon arrival will be asked and your temperature will be taken. Please, they ask that you refrain from bringing any other people with you to your appointments unless you are a minor or you need assistance. And they're working hard to ensure social distancing in their lobbies and waiting room, and will do their best to get you to your rooms and service areas as quickly as possible. And most importantly, Claire Barton Hospital and clinics are open, safe, and ready to care for all your health care needs. Cans for Kids, Deb will give us an update.
Our hearts were broken last week when our sweet Jade got her angel wings at the age of 18, her senior year of high school. Please pray for her family during this very difficult time. Services for Jade are pending. James, 9, from Lyons, his cancer has returned with a vengeance. His liver has been severely damaged from chemo, making it difficult to treat him as needed. They are trying some doses of chemo and will again be transplanting some of his mom's bone marrow to him. Those are the only options remaining. Layden, 12, from Chase, who was diagnosed with cancer 3 years ago, has been hospitalized this week with E. coli. He's nearing the end of his cancer treatments when decisions will need to be made on what treatment to do next, since he still has active neuroblastoma. Anna, 20, from Ellenwood, has had a relapse of her liver cancer with a spot now on her lung. She will be having surgery in Topeka next week if all goes as planned. Mirren, 2, from Great Bend, is nearing the end of her treatments and will then have a bone marrow transplant from one of her parents. She has had some vision loss and is learning to walk again after suffering several strokes shortly after her diagnosis in March. Isabel, 6, from Lyons, is undergoing treatment, both radiation and chemo, for medulloblastoma. She had surgery to remove a brain tumor and is now being treated for an inoperable tumor on her spine. This is the most children we've ever had at one time, and certainly the most critical group of kids we've ever had. With all of our fundraisers canceled this year due to COVID-19, we are grateful for any support anybody can give right now. Our website is www.cansforkids.org. Please pray for each of these brave little warriors.
Thank you, Debbie. Ministerial Association, once again, we are grateful that Governor Kelly has lifted the stay-at-home order. So just check with your local churches to see if they are having in-person masses or if they're still having it on their Facebook page or websites. And again, just check with your local churches to see what they are doing. And we will hear from the Hoisington EMS.
Hello, I'm Megan Elmore, and I'm the director of Hoisington EMS. And we are the sponsor this week. And it's EMS week this week. If you see one of our technicians out and about, we ask that you please take time to thank them for their service and to our community. Although we were unable to celebrate with the barbecue this year, we are looking forward to seeing you in 2020. Pertaining to the COVID-19 pandemic, we would like to remind everyone of the extra precautions we continue to take as a service. Please do not be alarmed if our staff shows up in full PPE or personal protective equipment, or you see them responding in this manner. We are doing our best to keep the community safe from spreading the coronavirus any further. We ask our community for their participation in moving forward with phase 2 of Governor Kelly's reopening plan. And thank you for honoring the social distancing guidelines. We hope you have a safe and blessed summer.
Thank you, Megan. Again, thank you all for joining in, and we will see you all next week.